Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. Got 9 ranked matchups on this college basketball slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on the notification bells. When you're done with this video, go ahead and watch my NBA and NHL video as well. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Big slate today. 9 matchups. We got Maryland versus Michigan. Michigan opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 154. Both teams coming into this matchup 22-7. Michigan 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 7-3 covering the spread. Maryland coming off a Penn State loss. Michigan coming off a bad 20-point Illinois loss at home. Maryland, they've struggled against Michigan. 0-5 on the road against Michigan. 3-9 straight up against Michigan. 3-8 covering the spread against Michigan. So they've had their struggles against Michigan here. But then you got Michigan, 0-7 covering at home. 2-11 covering the spread here. Michigan literally hasn't been able to cover spreads here, even in like all their wins. They've just been such close games here. Haven't had a signature like dominating win really lately. This one's tough because Maryland really struggles against them. Michigan can't cover the spread. So this one makes it really tough. And I don't know. I'm not impressed with what I saw from Michigan last game against Illinois, which they really stunk. They can't cover the spread here. I just feel like this is going to be another close one. Give me Maryland +2 on the road. Next matchup, we got Clemson versus Boston College. Clemson opening up as a 14.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 137.5. Clemson coming into this matchup 24-5. Boston College 11-17. Head-to-head, Clemson 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Clemson 9-1 in their last 10. On a 6-game winning streak coming off a Virginia win. Boston College 2-8 in their last 10. It's just been rough for Boston College this year. Clemson 6-0 covering the spread. They're 11-3 against BC. 7-0 covering on the road where they've been really good. 5-1 on the road against Boston College here. Yeah, I just don't trust Boston College. Clemson's look so good, and they've really been, man, a lot of their wins, they've been blowing teams out here. Especially even their last 4 games have been all double-digit. No, last 5 games have been all double-digit wins. Yeah, I got to take Clemson -14.5 in money line on the road. Next matchup, we got Florida versus Bama. Bama opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 178.5. Florida coming into this matchup 25-4. Bama 21-6. Head-to-head, Florida 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Florida 8-2 in their last 10. They're coming off an A&M win. Bama coming off a Tennessee loss. Florida 7-1 in their last 8, 7-1 covering the spread. They're 14-6 against Bama, 8-3 on the road against Bama. They've been really good against Bama here. Bama 12-2 at home. The numbers are really good for both teams here. Yeah, I mean, this one's really tough. I mean, we already know what Bama's going to do. It's going to be probably a high-scoring game, I'm sure, at 178. And yeah, I think I got to take a shot with Florida +3 here. I think they're a good dog today, an elite matchup today. I'll take Florida +3. Next matchup, we've got Colorado versus Texas Tech. Texas Tech opening up as an 18-point home favorite with the over-under at 143. Colorado coming into this matchup 11-18. Texas Tech 22-7. Head-to-head, Texas Tech 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Colorado 2-8 in their last 10, coming off a Kansas State loss. Yeah, Texas Tech, they're coming off a big Kansas win. Colorado 2-16 in their last 18, 2-5 against Texas Tech. They're 0-9 on the road, 1-4 on the road against Texas Tech. This is a huge number, but I just don't know if I trust Colorado. Had a lot of bad losses. I will say, though, just in their last 10, they have not had a 18, 20-point loss. They were 18-point dogs against Iowa State, lost by 14. 17.5 point dogs against Kansas. Only lost by 12. 14 point dogs against Houston. Only lost by 10. So these big spreads, they've actually covered pretty well. And last time we saw Texas Tech this big of a favorite was a 16-point favorite against Arizona State, and they only won by 5 here. So this is a big spread, and Colorado's been covering those. So yeah, I think I gotta just take Colorado plus 18 on the road today. Next matchup, we got Missouri versus Oklahoma. Missouri opening up as a 4.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 162. Missouri coming into this matchup 21-8. Oklahoma 17-12. Head-to-head, Oklahoma 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Missouri 6-4 in their last 10. They're coming off a bad Vanderbilt loss. These teams played each other February 12th. Missouri beat them 82-58. Oklahoma 2-8 in their last 10. It's been brutal for Oklahoma. Missouri 12-4 covering the spread. Yeah, I just don't trust Oklahoma here. The under's hit in 7 of their last 10 against Missouri. Missouri dominated them last time, and you're getting them way cheaper this time. I'll take Missouri minus 4.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got Marquette versus Uconn. Uconn opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 144.5. Marquette coming into this matchup 22-7. Uconn 20-9. Head-to-head, Uconn 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 8-2 covering the spread. Marquette on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Georgetown win. They actually lost to Uconn last time they played 77-69. Uconn on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Providence win. Marquette 1-5 against Uconn. 1-5 covering against Uconn. They've really struggled against Uconn here. Uconn, though, 0-8 covering at home, which is kind of a crazy stat that they have not been able to cover at home here. Yeah, this one's tough because we know how good Marquette is, and Uconn's been playing pretty well, too. Yeah, Uconn beat them last time as dogs, too, which was kind of crazy, as 6-point dogs. I think we get a much better game from Marquette here, and I think I'm going to take Marquette plus 3.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got Wisconsin versus Minnesota. Wisconsin opening up as a 7-point road favorite with the over-under at 139.5. Wisconsin coming into this matchup 22-7. Minnesota 15-14. Head-to-head, Wisconsin 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Wisconsin coming off a Michigan State loss. Minnesota coming off a Nebraska win. Wisconsin 8-0 against Minnesota, 7-1 on the road against Minnesota, where they've been dominant head-to-head here. I like Wisconsin. Big bounce back after a tough Michigan State loss and an Oregon loss. I think they come in and handle Minnesota today. I'll take Wisconsin minus 7 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got California versus Louisville. Louisville opening up as a 14.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 153.5. California coming into this matchup 13-16. Louisville 23-6. Head-to-head, Cal 13-16. Louisville 23-6. I think I just said that. I don't even know. Head-to-head, they've only played one time. Cal 1-0 in their only head-to-head meeting. Cal coming off a BC win, ending their 5-game losing streak they were on. Then you got Louisville 9-1 in their last 10. They're on a 7-game winning streak coming off a Pitt win. California, 1-4 against the ACC right now. 1-10 in March. Louisville 9-0 at home. 11-5 covering the spread here. I mean, yeah, we've seen a lot of bad losses for Cal. Getting Louisville at home. They're playing such good basketball. And they've had a lot of blowout wins too. So, yeah, give me Louisville minus 14.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got Tennessee versus Ole Miss. Tennessee opening up as a 3-point road favorite with the over-under at 138. Tennessee coming into this matchup 24-5. Ole Miss 20-9. Head-to-head, Tennessee 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 6-4 covering the spread. Tennessee on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a Bama win. Ole Miss coming off an Oklahoma win. Tennessee 9-1 against Ole Miss. Been pretty dominant head-to-head here. Ole Miss 0-6 covering the spread right now. 1-5 covering at home, where they've been pretty bad. 0-5 covering against the SEC. Yeah, don't like to see that, especially these closer games when they're like 3-point dogs and they can't cover the spread here. Yeah, give me Tennessee -3 and money line on the road today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.